Hi, today is June 30th. It is June 30th, 2023, 5:34 p.m. We are here, of course, having coffee and things of that nature. And I promise, if you have not caught yesterday's video about successful prayer scriptures and affirmations and techniques for newly open businesses, and also continuous businesses as well, especially for my spiritual healers, light workers, those are the metaphysical and also holistic wellness, life and purpose path, divine path. That's for you guys. Also, additional businesses as well can adapt to those as well. Right here, we're going to show you here. This is Google, of course. Um, I'm going to show you today how to actually file an IC3 form and how you can locate it. First thing first, start domestically with your local police department. As you know, I'm from Memphis, Tennessee currently. This is my hometown, city and state. Even though I'm a galactic global citizen, if you want to say it, bloodline wise. But here, you'll have the Memphis Police Department. Let me make sure I show you guys this. Of course, you will go to your police department, and of course you would file your police report. They have an emergency hotline and they have a non-emergency hotline. Always keep those available. Also here, as you can see here, also here, you can always go to file a report online. If you have been following Cars and Copper for a while, you know I've talked about this before. Also, if you're aware of perks and perpetrators in the area, gang stalking, cyber hacking, being anti-vigilante type of crime organization group, sometimes it's going to be isolated. You can click submit a tip, and this goes for the FBI website as well. But in order to file an actual document, if you have actual pictures and photos and things of that nature, you're going to go to file a report online. You're going to go to file a report online, and it's going to categorize it accordingly. Harassing phone calls, theft, suspicious person. You will go to suspicious person if you know exactly, if you have reoccurring perpetrators and gang stalkers and different people who are community stalking you. You're going to go here to suspicious person. Also, if you've been getting those weird phone calls, click harassing phone calls. If you've been getting those really weird hacking, computer invasion, which I normally have to file this form every once in a while, um, hacking, computer invasion, always do this one if you know they've hacked your bank account online and apps on your phone. Report the make and model of your computer. Oh, excuse me. Make and model of your computer and your phone. You're going to need the serial number and other additional things as well. And also, if they've been stealing, of course, credit card fraud, things of that nature, run and check your credit report, which I have to do for 2023. I normally do it once a year, once or twice a year. Some people do it every month. You can purchase a VPN, or you can actually to browse the internet, or put your computer in incognito tabs to keep it a little bit on the safer end, or change your passwords monthly. I've been letting Google generate my passwords, or whatever, like Microsoft, whatever's the home base for that particular app I'm using, or website, or email as well, because I have a business email to keep everything private and things. So far it's good on that end. I love how Google has changed a lot of things up. I also love how Microsoft has also changed a lot of things up. A lot of them use the same software, similar to how Facebook and Instagram has been using the Meta Suite software, which we're going to get into that next. We have credit card fraud, ATM fraud. You're going to file this after you do your credit report. You can do it before, but make sure you're following this before you do your credit report. Then you have counterfeiting and forgery. And they give an example. Someone forges your signature on a document or presents a counterfeit forged check for payment of goods and services. Once you run your credit report, and you're going to run all of the 3 to 4 to 5 main ones that they list, but the main three, of course, is what they normally run. There are additional credit reporting hosts that you can actually run for free or a low cost. Normally, they're supposed to be for free. I'm gonna actually shout out a couple of the people who are actually gonna run that down. Counterfeiting and forgery. Um, Theft, of course. If you feel like somebody's coming in your house, stealing something, take lots of pictures. Theft, of course, at work, at home, things of that nature. People and what they break down theft as, it also includes theft from any area of vehicle, the trunk, the glove department, compartment, or other enclosed places. Some examples of items stolen in this type of theft are purses, compact discs, cassette tapes, camera, wearing apparel, packages, etc., which are not integral parts of the vehicle. Pretty much anything in anything inside the vehicle or even attached to the vehicle, like ornaments, hubcaps, and wheels and rims, and things of that nature, are considered theft from auto contents. Now, the other theft is going to be in example, a man's cousin was invited to spend the weekend. The cousin took $10 from the kitchen counter and then left. A suspect broke into a publicly accessible vending machine and took all of the money. Another example is an example of this type of theft would be someone taking a bicycle left laying out in the backyard of a home. Additionally, the allegedly entry of a tent trailer and travel trailers used for recreational purposes, followed by a theft or attempted theft, should be counted as all other larcenies. So you have that. So you have different types of theft. Swindle, confidence, gaming, dine and dash. That's something different. That's if you have perps coming into your business, grabbing and snatching. Suspicious person, of course, is something, seeing something, say something. You believe illegal activity is occurring. That's going to come in handy, especially if you know who your gang stalkers are. At least try, I always say, at least try to name at least 5 gang stalkers, unless you know for sure you only have 1 or 2. We have here. So this is a police report. I'm from Memphis. Yours is going to be different here. So this is going to be different. So Memphis Police Report. Start here first with your domestic local stuff first. Then we're going to go to the FBI.org. What you're going to do if you're not for sure, especially if you're from overseas, because I do have a lot of overseas viewers. Every once in a while, ask questions because they're from overseas, but I get more overseas viewers over on IG. How to report a cybercrime. How to report a cybercrime. Best places to return scams, things of that nature. So they give you a list of all these things, and there's other different places. Of course, Morgan and Morgan is one of the uh, top official law firm here in Memphis. One of many. But they give you a lot of different stuff. So to sort through a lot of this stuff, which a lot of people don't know how to get to the IC3 form. You're gonna type in FBI IC3. And you're gonna go to it should come up FBI.gov. You see how they kinda it's like all this stuff here and here. That's that. I mean, to me, it's not a conspiracy, but I'm helping you sort things through. Just like your home website, you're gonna go to submit a tip. You're gonna go here. We submit tips and things of the nature. It says you can report suspicious activities and crime by contacting us 24/7 at tips.fbi.gov. So you're gonna tips.fbi.gov. Submit here. So you have that. And then you can go to submit a tip. If you're not for sure or anything of that nature, they're gonna ask you a several particular ones. It says this form is used to report federal crimes. Gang stalking or community stalking is a federal crime. This is not something that is a minor or misdemeanor. This is a felony count crime because it is an act of terrorism because they're currently using electronic devices to shockwave the body, which are electronic harassment or psychedelics. The psychedelic is used to pinpoint the brain and the mind to scramble it. There are frequencies you can use that to reverse the scrambling, but also there's other different things as well, notions that you can use as well, magic wise or non-magically, or using simple technology by unplugging technology or using technology to scramble their signal. It's all a signal. Psychedelic versus electronic harassment. Psychedelics are used to get you out of your mind and out in a false alternate reality where it makes it seem like you have a mental disorder or breakdown, or you are on some type of alcohol, spiked alcohol, or roofie or drug. It's like an electronic roofie. Then you have electronic harassment. Then you have electronic harassment. All righty. That's when they're shocking the body through technology, drones, satellites, and other different additional things. And sometimes they'll use your smartphone, TVs, and other different things, whatever electricity or electrical currents in the home, with a stud finder and other things that are not commonly used for harassment. They can take a simple smartphone, smartwatch, a fan, a emergency outlet, or electronical outlet, and hack it, simply because they're using weapons of mass destruction used to torture and torment people until they commit suicide, or encased in a mental asylum or mental institution, or puts them in the hospital to the point where they are too ill and weak to actually provide and protect for themselves. A lot of these people have been kidnapped and turned into rape victims. Especially, they're going after this. This is a pedophile ring that is currently coming at me and several other additional people all over the world. You name it, black, white, African, Asian, you name it, Muslim, Christian, Jew, even atheist, whatever. They're coming after everyone. These particular people do not stop. They like torture because that is a sexual fetish kink for them to torture people, and some of them are getting paid to do this. This is the traditional gang stalking 101 course of why they do this. A lot of them are surveillance groups. A lot of them are getting paid to do this. Some do this just because they get to eventually terminate the victim or continue stalking the survivor normally. And people have, it's a narcissistic, sociopathic crime organization group, which has turned into a pedophile ring and overly hypersexual sex cult that has been dominating non-binary, straight, gay, trans, LGBTQ plus, and also the straight community as well, in all color forms and race form, nationalities, and ways of life all over the world. It's not just in the United States. It's not just Africa and Asia or Indonesia or the islands of Jamaica, Haiti, and Samoa, and different things of that nature. It's all over Europe. It's all over everything. A lot of this is a terrorist plot. A lot of this is happening to 80% women, 20% men. Now they're going after anything and anyone, especially the children, which is why I'm telling you to do this report. It's going to ask you, be specific when providing information. Submit your information only once. That notion, I say, if you have any updates, update them. Pictures, police reports, make sure you're saving copies of your police report. Video, everything. Make a video. That way, if something happens to you, because many people, especially from the spiritual community, the LGBTQ plus community, especially the trans community and the lesbian community, have come up missing. The black women, black, Asian, African, white women, all those women, because there was a war on women for the last couple years and decades that is ridiculous. And also the war on children, the youth, to terminate in world population control, which has been terminated. The Illuminati and all this thing are no longer attached to these situations. Uh, According to some alleged conspiracy videos, only a lot of that has been debunked, thank God. So shout out to all the conspiracy truth seekers and tellers and of the woke community and spiritual community, and also the tarot and astrologic metaphysical light worker community. A lot of you guys have been gang stalked for I don't know how many years. I know a lot of my family members have. Some still don't believe what this is because it is a very taboo type of crime that you don't believe is real. It was once tied to the devil, Satan, Lucifer. That's why the Church of Satan, the Luciferian Church, all the demonic cults, also the sex demonic cults, satanic cults, and also other dark bloodline cults were once attached to this. All those are ended there. Like I said, there's no more Masons, Illuminati, Skull and Bones, Cabal, Boule. There's no more of these secret societies and things of that nature. There's no more Golden Phoenix and Rising Dawn. And we're going to learn the truth about how they took the positive side of these secret societies and flipped them and turned them satanic and let Satan take over them, and which put the dark evil satanic devil worshippers against the people of God. So that's for a later discussion. You're going to go to submit a tip. It's going to ask you, I understand the providing false information, just like the police report. It's going to break down everything. It's going to break everything: civil rights, corruption, counterintelligence, counter-terrorism, cybercrime, crime against children, which this right here is going to come in handy. They have updated the list: financial, economic crimes and fraud, violent crimes, fugitives, other FBI crimes, federal election crimes. So this all this is tied to everything, all that weird stuff that was happening since the Roswell landing, but also since a lot of the Democratic and Republican presidents for the last maybe 30 years have taken office, if not more. Um, Other FBI crimes. Would you like to report a federal crime not listed? You can also report that as well. It's going to ask you a series of questions. Do you have any information who committed the crime? And your report's going to start here. First thing first, like I said, draw from your police report, draw all the information that you can. You're going to need first name, middle name, last name, date of birth, appropriate, approximate age, phone number, email, and also address. You can use Google search. You're gonna end up adding only up to 4 to 5 people. And if it's more than 4 to 5 people, like I have to go back and do another report, you're gonna do another report. You can add their businesses and things to it and other additional things. And we've already, if this subject is a corporation, like you got fired from a job, or you have a corporation gang stalking you because of the phone hacking situation, because a lot of those businesses are about to come under fire. So you have all of this here. When you're complete with the form, because it should take no more than 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how many perps, perps, how many perps, and also additional information incident, because they're going to ask you about the incident. You need to break it down as much as possible. When you complete your form, you're going to see this. This is the electronic tip form. It's going to say submission successful. Please do not be afraid. I know it's a little loud in here. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to dominate your situation. Because I wish I would have known about the IC3 form at the beginning of all this, but I didn't even know what gang stalking was, which is like a form, very high form of traumatizing bullying and hacking to the point where they want to make you a slave, and now they're trying to make sex slaves out of your whole family, like it was like during the times of slavery and apartheid. We will not tolerate, we will not have that. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, I will film this video over again. And that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It is quite loud in here. Make sure you follow me on all major social media. Happy crime solving, happy resolving your issues. The sooner you do this, the sooner you can get this under the way. I notice a difference doing this and getting my gang stalkers out the way. They're kind of, everything kind of fizzling out, especially as they are trying to heist and steal money out of my family's bank account and trust and things of that nature. After they're trying to stop people from getting jobs and trying to end people's careers, also ending people's health good health flow in life, and also opportunity. It's really stupid to gang stalk. And after warning so many times, I just want to make sure I relay this video to those who may not know, because I did not know about this. I did not know you can file this other than regular stalking or something of that nature, or hacking. I did not know about the IC3 form and how this is actually a federal crime. It is a felony to gang stalk people and talk through devices and hack their computers and emails and other additional things. Um, we'll have more updates about this information. Thank you so very much. So I will see you in another video. Make sure you catch Cars and Coffee. Hopefully this weekend. We may take a break this weekend, and I'll announce this again. Make sure you catch previous videos on all social media, especially YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and of course now Tumblr. I love you guys. Happy weekend to you. Be blessed. Be safe. Um, just know resolutions to your issues are now resolved.